Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
You're watching 7 at 7, powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, the largest news team in Nevada.
The FBI investigating suspicious betting activity around a UFC fight. Thanks for tuning in to 7 at 7 this morning. I'm Cynthia Puga. Starting with business, brought to you by G-Bank, your best banking experience ever. A new study shows rents in the Las Vegas Valley have either declined or stayed flat over the past 4 months. According to Zumper, one-bedroom rental rates in Las Vegas fell 0.9% in October, while 2 bedrooms fell 0.7%. The report found both 1 and 2 bedroom rents are down 4% from a year earlier.
What we're seeing is a wave of multifamily projects have come online most predominantly in the Southwest Valley, which has really given renters the upper hand in terms of picking new places to live, or they can leave their current place and potentially get a cheaper rate.
A Zumper analyst who co-authored the report says this mirrors what's going on in the nationwide rental market. The Las Vegas Valley ranked as the 65th most expensive rental market in the country in October. Utah-based Breeze Airways is adding 4 new routes to and from Harry Reid International Airport in March and April. Travelers will soon be able to take flights to Santa Ana and McKinleyville, California, Twin Falls, Idaho, and Lincoln, Nebraska. One-way promotional fares will start as low as $39, but must be purchased by November 10th. Now for your top stories, UFC working with the FBI as it investigates suspicious betting activity before a fight in Las Vegas. UFC President Dana White tells TMZ he spoke with FBI Director Kash Patel on Tuesday and met twice with the Bureau about a possible fixed fight Saturday involving Isaac Dilgarian, who was later released. White says, quote, literally the first thing we did was call the FBI, but he denies that the incident is part of a larger problem. Multiple sports books took the fight and props off the board and refunded losing wagers on the fight. Environmentalists, local governments, and a tribe raised concerns about an attempt to drill for minerals near a protected wildlife refuge. They worry that new drilling at a mine site near Death Valley could threaten groundwater, rare plants, and endangered species. 2 environmental nonprofits have filed a notice of intent to sue the Bureau of Land Management for approving the drilling. Our water reporter Alan Halali tells us why tribal leaders are concerned.
The tribal community hasn't received any form of letter or consultation, and they're worried that any drilling into the aquifer system out in the desert, this is across the California border, could potentially have an impact all the way down the Amargosa River.
The Amargosa River watershed, which stretches from Beatty to Death Valley, includes the highly sensitive Ash Meadows Wild Refuge, home to rare fish species. St. Cloud Mining did not respond to requests for comment.
And now for Vegas Nation and the latest on the Raiders. I'm Heidi Fang, and it's up to Mile High for the Raiders. A quick turnaround for the Silver and Black as they visit the Broncos, who currently stand atop the AFC West. Pete Carroll says of the matchup,
they're playing great football, and we're going to have to answer in all phases. We're going to have to take care of the football on offense. We're going to have to stop them and get off the field on third down. We can't have no issues in special teams, and to keep this thing clean, to have a chance. And when you're playing a big-time team like these guys are, that's how you have to play. And so we take this as a championship opportunity for us.
Kickoff is set for 5:15 p.m. tonight.
Now for your weather forecast, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Sunny skies with light winds reaching up to 8 miles per hour for your Thursday. Temperatures will be in the lower 60s at 8 a.m., hitting 70s by noon, and reaching a high of 77 degrees by this afternoon. Calm dry conditions expected to continue into this weekend with above normal temperatures for November. We can expect a daytime high around 79 Friday, 80 degrees on Saturday, and back to the upper 70s by Sunday. Clear overnights with temperatures dipping into the upper 50s.
Sports brought to you by Station Casino's STN Sports. Download the app today. I'm Dominic Duvall. The Rebel football team heading to Fort Collins to take on Colorado State. Head coach Dan Mullen on the Rams defense, which has blitzed a good number of times this season so far.
They're going to come after you in every different way. And a lot of times if you're going to pressure at that level, high risk, high reward. When you're blitzing at times. You look at the rewards of the sacks, negative yardage plays, turnovers that they create. They give up some explosives, though. If you're gonna go high risk, high reward, that happens. So, that's the challenge when you're facing this team that gives you so many different blitz looks from so many different directions.
Kickoff is set for 6:30 p.m. on Saturday.
In Health, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. If you're on Medicare and need to stay in a skilled nursing facility, who pays for that? Well, that depends. The Medicare handbook says that whether you're an inpatient or outpatient affects whether you qualify for skilled nursing coverage under Part A. You become an inpatient only when a hospital formally admits you as one after a doctor orders it. Until then, you're still considered an outpatient. The handbook has this advice for patients each day of your stay. Ask the hospital or your doctor whether you are an inpatient or an outpatient. In Lifestyle, sponsored by Silverton Casino Lodge, this is Lodge Vegas. A family-friendly festival returns to downtown Las Vegas. The El Dorado Days Rodeo takes place this Friday and Saturday at the Core Arena at the Plaza Hotel and Casino. Gates open at 4 p.m. In addition to the rodeo itself, the event will feature carnival rides, a petting zoo, line dancing, and a mutton busting competition for cowboys and cowgirls ages 4 to 10. After the rodeo ends, the plaza will host an after party with drink specials and a live DJ set. For tickets and information, you can visit plazahotelcasino.com.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The Raiders looking to see if they can upset a team that hasn't lost at home so far this season. The Silver and Black take on Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos at Mile High Stadium in a rivalry matchup on Thursday Night Football. Coming off of an overtime loss to the Jacksonville Jaguars on Sunday, the 2-6 Raiders are 9-point road underdogs for tonight's game. The Broncos have a record of 7-2 and are currently on top of the AFC West. They are minus 475 on the money line at BetMGM, and the total for the game is set at 42.5.
In Neon Entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. Big plans for a Las Vegas resort, including free shows and tributes to the King. John Katsalamides has all the details.
Elvis still reigns supreme at the Westgate. Presley's original Las Vegas resort is planning 3 shows for 2026. The King 1973 Live Aloha from Westgate plays January 14th. 1969 Live Return of the King is July 31st. And 1970 Live That's the Way It Is set for October 24th. Those shows are set for International Theater, Elvis's original Las Vegas showroom, and where he sold out 636 straight shows. Before all of that, the king of the FM Army, Frankie Moreno, plays 2 free shows on New Year's Eve at the famed Westgate Cabaret. You know what is the king of listings? Go Guide, the free entertainment calendar at neon.lbrj.com. Check us out for more than 2,000 shows and events. Like Las Vegas, it's open 24/7.
That's been your morning news update. Don't forget to follow 7 at 7 on any of your favorite streaming platforms and download the Review Journal app for the latest Las Vegas news.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Knock the Injury Law.